more funny motherfucker out here. I'm about to make y'all motherfuckers laugh. Yeah. Cause I feel like everybody need a little laughter in their motherfucking life. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. Every time I come here, I feel like we got to, you know what I'm saying, audition for Poetic Soul in the family and shit. Where my altos, sopranos, where my tenors and shit. Can I get everybody in line right and shit? Like, every time I feel like a little church, I'm Southern, you know what I'm saying? I come from the South and shit, you know what I'm saying? Southern Baptist. I'm Kentucky. Yeah, well, Kentucky, you know what I'm talking about.
You from Kentucky?
Yeah, I'm from Kentucky, goddamn it. Hell yeah. I'm digging it all, goddamn. Hell yeah. 502, y'all. Yeah. All day. You see, that's country, motherfucker. But yeah, you know, Southern Baptist and shit. And like I said, we, you know, feel like niggas in church and shit. And like, back home, we knew, you know what I'm saying, when it was gonna be a long service by the way the choir came in. So, if the choir just came in, you know what I'm saying, just came out the back and just sat down and the choir saying, you knew it was about to be real quick. But if they came through and they had their little song, they robes on, they was looking sharp and shit, you know what I'm talking about, and they had that little sway with them, and you know what I'm talking about, they coming through and they, yes, Sister Williams, yes. You know, everybody got that little, you know, the bop to them and shit. You know what I'm talking about? So it was hard for me coming up, you know, in the South and trying to come out, you know what I'm saying? I know all y'all niggas thought I was a dude and shit. Yeah, no. So, you know, like, yeah, I'm like, hey, he's like, goddamn now. Yeah, so, you know, coming out and shit, you know, they ain't off that. So I remember the first time I went to church and I had my hair cut, you know, I had an old even Steven form, you feel me, 360 waves going and shit. You know, yeah, I'm talking about. So I had this one church lady, she come up to me, she like, why you cut your hair off like a boy? And I'm looking at her like, well, why you look like a hippo? And so, you know, you can't be talking back in church and all that. So, of course, after church, I had to get a whole lecture from, you feel me, the first lady, the deaconess. Everybody like, honey, you know, the Lord will save you and all this. And I'm like, listen, I just, you know what I'm saying? Never mind, you got to go there. There's too many church people in here today. But yeah, so anyway, so coming out, you feel my first interaction with kids, you know what I'm saying? That was the funniest shit ever. So my little nephew, you know, he's probably about 4, 5 years old. He hanging with his friends. And I see him, they over in their little corner and they like looking at me like, you know, trying to figure out, see if I'm a female or a male and shit. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, are they trying to plot to, you know, jump me or something? It's like about 5 of them. They just staring at me. You know what I'm saying? I know they think, you know, whatever. Shit, I really don't care. I'll take that girl, you feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't give a fuck, cause yeah, shit. But so they looking at me and shit. So my nephew come up to me, and he's looking at his friends, and he's looking at me. He's like, Auntie, ain't you a girl? So I'm looking at him like, goddamn, how do I figure out how to explain this shit to a kid? So I was like, shit. I was like, yeah, I'm a girl. So he turned around and talked to his friends. He's like, see, I told you. They like, well, why she got chin hairs? And I'm like, shit. That's the way God made me. Shit, so that's all I got for y'all, man. I'm high. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I'm real sad. 2 times for real, I'm gonna do